Number 3, simplify the n plus 3 being squared. It just means, hey, multiply that by itself. Anytime I'm squaring something, multiply it by itself. So it's n plus 3 times another n plus 3. So n times n is n squared. N times the 3 is 3n. This 3 times that n is 3n. And then 3 times 3 is 9. Put things together. 3n and 3n is 6n. And then the 9. There's our answer. Biggest mistake, kids try to say, oh, that's n squared plus 9. You lose the middle term. You got to remember, if I'm squaring something, it's the item times itself again. Simplify this. Well, we got to go ahead and try to do a factor tree here. Well, you probably don't recognize anything there, but if you take a calculator, you can see you could divide by 2. That would work. That'd cut it in half. You could divide by 3. I'm going to do 3 because I can see 3 times 100 I know is 300. This is 2 sets less, so I know it's a 98. Okay, most of you are probably going to do a 2 and whatever you get there, 147. But I'm just going to do 3 and a 98. We'll get the same answer in the end. 3 is prime. Don't go any further. 98. 98 is a 2 times 49. 2's prime can't go any further. 49 is a 7 and a what? 7. So 294 is a 2 times a 3 times a 7 times a 7. You have a pair here, so they come out. So this answer is 7 root. 2 and 3 don't have a pair, so we just got to go ahead and multiply them back together. 7 root 6. No matter how you do your factor tree, you're going to get 7 root 6 as your answer. One more here. Well, let's just go ahead and distribute through. I get negative 2n. Negative 2 times negative 20 is plus 40 equals 3n. You can move your variable over, or you could move that over to the right. I'm going to move that over to the right. Add 2n, add 2n. 40 is equal to 5n. Divide by 5 now, and you have your answer. 8 is equal to n. If you had moved the 3n over, you would have moved it over, and here's what you would have had, just in case. You have 3 in here. If you had moved it over, you would have subtracted 3n. Not what I would do, but that's some of you might. And you're like, what do I do? Well, that's 0. That's a number. You now need to move the 40 over. So you've wasted time. You moved one variable, then moved the other. So you would have to move it over by subtract 40. Negative 5n is negative 40. Divide by negative 5. And, of course, you get the same answer.